against Croatia. So a big part of their success and why they're even in this situation. And well, France losing to the home team yesterday. Both these teams coming up with their first loss in this tournament in the semifinals. And France do a good job reversing the ball. Well, the three-point line, can't get the shot to go is Douglas, and another offensive rebound. So both teams doing a great job crashing the offensive rebound. And how good has he refined his skills in the Nanterre Centre de Performance team. He's grown up. And nice little fadeaway. Ikang Ihawa. Well, bench scoring has been important throughout this tournament for both these two teams. And nice pass underneath, but Dikai. And again, a little bit of full court pressure after free throws by this French team. And Spain able to break the pressure, but now fumbling the basketball a little bit though. Cibola, excuse me. And nice little turnaround, big man underneath the basket. Takes the contact, Amón just goes up and gets his first 2 points of the game. And Spain, who've gone on a little bit of a scoring drought the last couple minutes, finally see one go in. Step back, three-point shot, lets it go. That hits front rim, and man in the middle, Amón for Spain coming down with the rebound. Have a strong percentage at 2 as well, 52%. And typically, I think one of the strong points of this French team, though, has been their limited turnovers throughout the course of the tournament. They've really done a good job taking care of the basketball. It's a little bit of shake and bake. Nowhere to go, though, as he was strongly defended. Puts up a shot, is the younger brother. Ikang, needs to lob it up a little. Has to let it go. Shot clock was winding down, does touch the rim. No good there, is flying in for the defensive rebound is Cibola. Cibola takes it all the way himself, can't get it to go. Spain, though, with another offensive rebound. Both teams doing a great job crashing the offensive boards. And that three-point shot off the mark. Another offensive rebound, tries to tip it to his teammate. No good. Now we have a fast break opportunity. And takes a little bit of contact and make sure he doesn't miss is Ikang. And they're not getting back after a made basket, though. Gives an open three-point look. Not able to take advantage. France jumping out to a 5-point lead with 3 minutes left in the first quarter here. And we have a foul, but it's going to be an offensive foul. And still not able to get the looks to go from outside the arc, but there for the offensive rebound to France. And while I talked about it, there's only one player scoring, averaging, I should say, in double digits. There's been a lot of players who have scored in double digits throughout their games in this competition. And Spain, one of the top teams, though, as far as assisting goes. And like I said, the Spanish team, like we see. And that time, well, the majority of the points for this we have seen, well, yesterday, especially in the semifinals, and almost half of Spain's points coming from the charity stripe. They have they're only 3 of 6, not shooting the ball incredibly well, 2 of 12. They do have 7 offensive rebounds though, and that time, Douglas, we talked about probably one of the best combo guards that this Spanish team have. He has played all tournament long coming in off the bench, and it has been very effective for the success of this French team. And another offensive rebound and another putback. This time gets it to go. So Spain just doing the work. Now 8 offensive rebounds for Spain in this first quarter alone, and we still have 2 minutes left to play here. France, on the other hand, they have 4 offensive rebounds. They are shooting a little bit higher percentage, so less of an opportunity. And get to the heart of the defense. Oh, well, talk about offensive rebounds. Is he able to hold on to it? And I think he is. Mendy fighting, giving himself and his team. Well, every possession is so important. We saw that especially yesterday. And catch and shoot. Can't get it to go. Nice extra pass to the corner. Feet set, but it rattles in and out. And it will stay Spanish ball. So another offensive possession. And Spain not necessarily shooting the ball well at all, but they're doing exactly what you're supposed to do when your first shots aren't going in. They're crashing the boards all 5 possessions, really. And we have an offensive foul hooking going against number 10 from Spain, Carod. Well, gets ball inbounded, has a take. I think he was trying to draw a foul and he couldn't. And that, my friends, is how you execute a fast break situation. Just a great job running the floor. Pass to the corner, and that shot no good. Wembanyama there with the offensive rebound. Douglas, stop, pops, can't get it to go. And another offensive rebound. So both teams giving themselves extra chance opportunities with all this rebounding. That time, finally, Spain able to corral the defensive boards, and they're going to slow things down, set things up, as they only want to take one last shot opportunity here. And shot clock, game clock, more or less the same time. And running a little bit of a Spanish action. Ooh, almost turned over. Extra pass to the corner. Can they get a shot to go? And that one almost gets a friendly bounce. A few of these Spanish players, either already playing in the NCAA in the U.S. or will be heading off to the U.S. after this summer. Shot clock winding down. Douglas puts up a deep, deep three-point shot that is well off the mark. In the quarterfinals, in overtime. Well, there it is. That's the reason for that France timeout that we saw on the last offensive possession. Coach wanted to talk to them about defensively what he wanted to change. And we saw it right there as they went into a 1-3-1 zone defense on the other end. As Sissoko, shaking and baking, fakes the pass, goes up for the shot and gets a friendly roll. Step back, three-point shot. Can't get it to go, but guess what? Another offensive rebound for Spain. And that time, finally, there is no lid on the rim as Garmendia able to knock down a shot from deep. And Sissoko telegraphing that pass as 3 defenders were around. Open underneath, takes his time, has a mismatch. I love the fundamental footwork. He knew he had the mismatch. He goes middle, gives a little bit of a shot fake. And Amon, well, grew up in the Movie Star Estudiantes Academy. Father actually played for Estudiantes in the ACB back in the late 80s. And he will be heading off to Siena College next season to play in the NCAA. And shot fakes, gets the defender off his feet, takes a hit, and he will be heading. These teams losing yesterday and having to turn around, and well, much better second quarter than we saw in the first quarter, as both these teams coming alive a little bit. And at the start of the game, I said which team is going to be able to get over that loss yesterday the quickest, and it was France to start the game, but now Spain finding their rhythm as that turnaround shot, no good. Offensive rebound, they get the box out and give it right back. We have a 4-on-1 situation, and that 3-point shot, can't get it to go though, is Gaspa, but it doesn't matter when you offensive rebound the way that Spain does, and Garmendia taking it all the way. And how about this? The outlet pass, but the trail down block as Douglas getting in. Just one for Spain, and again, another excellent execution from the baseline out of bounds, as Spain, their first 2 points of the game was an out of bounds play, lob, easy dunk, and we have seen them score on multiple situations. This time didn't get the score, but is going to go to the free throw line. So and I was about to say Spain taking their first lead of the game, but no, misses the second chance. Second, only shooting in the 60s, 60% to be exact, 6 of 10, but those 12 offensive rebounds is what really sticks out. As nice turnaround jump shot there. Sissoko gets it to go for France. So France now back up with the lead, 2 possessions. And Garmendia, that time no good. He is the only player to have made a 3-point shot for Spain, as they are now 1 of 13, 8% from 3-point range. Pons goes to the baseline, goes to a pull-up, well off the mark, and this time he just picks.
Cuernos abajo, ¿vale? Pero de esta manera, de esta manera. Iker, estás aquí, y Andrés, estás aquí, ¿vale? Bloqueas a Adri, vienes Adri, y mira, juegas esto para hacer esto. Para hacer roll con el 3. Si no hay nada te vas, subes Max, pam, las pasas a Max y Max con Andrés. ¿Habéis entendido? Cuernos abajo, Iker, te quedas aquí esquina. Tu vens amb vot directament, va, per això. Vale? Si no hi ha res, Max, estàs aquí, passe i side pick and roll. Vale? Venga, va. Si es 1-3-1, jugamos rombo directamente para salir 2 veces, ¿vale? Venga.
Well, coach wanting to run a specific system. This Spanish possession here offensively. Spain in this tournament making just under 8 3-point baskets a game. only one made three-pointer tonight, 8% from the field. They typically shoot around 24% from three-point range. And well, that is why Coach called a timeout, folks. He wanted to run something specifically and sets up Torres and gets the easy basket to go. And I'm sure that is exactly how Coach drew it up. Again, go inside, a little bit of an advantage. This time it was Amon. Points in the paint, only 18 compared to 20 for France. Again, neither team shooting the ball well though from behind the three-point arc. France yet to make a three-point shot. They normally make about 7.5 a game, shoot 30% from the field, which is actually excellent. Now, cutting